Hey all, Sai here! The kitchen is all ready for the backsplash, so I studied up on how to do it. I figured chopping would be fun, but I found that it was very hard to pick out the tile that we're going to use. So there were 3 that we had picked out before we had the countertop placed, and these are the 3 right here. And I wasn't sure about any of them. And then when the guys came and put the countertops in, we took the sinkhole with us to the store so that we had a big old slab to compare it with the tiles. And so this is the one that we chose. I really like it, and husband likes it too. And I thought that it fit both of us. Yay! It looks like wood. So I started in the corner and I worked my way out. Putting thinset on the walls was a chore, and I figured out later that it was easier to put it on with my hands. The tool was nice for spreading it once it was on the wall, and then for wiping it onto the tile too. I learned that cleaning off the wet thinset was important or the stuff wouldn't come off. I used pre-mixed thinset and used about half of the 5-gallon bucket for the whole project. And I used 3 small packages of the spacers. Johnny patiently supervised me, and I stopped and gave him some loving every once in a while. I borrowed this little tile saw, and it was great for cutting out around the outlets. And then I got to use my new tile nipper too. I did mess up a few tiles, but that just leaves me little pieces that I can use for a mosaic or something. This is how I cut the outlet spaces, and you can see it in place here, but it was much easier when 2 tiles met around an outlet, like these 2 do here. I had to cut this long one twice. In total, I messed up 3 tiles that I had to recut. And since I was trying to work with the outlet on the left side of the oven, I had the left side going and the right side going, working towards the center. So the tiles that meet in the center are narrower, but I don't think it's that noticeable. The directions said to clean the grout spaces before grouting, and I wasn't sure why until I started grouting and saw where I had missed removing some of the thinset. Even though it had been setting for about 20 hours, the thinset came out pretty easy. Okay, now I'm trying the grout. Woo! I mixed up a little bit because I'm not sure about the color. We picked gray. I'm thinking something real dark would be good. So that's what it looks like. It said to mix it, wait 10 minutes, and mix it again. Then put it on, wait 10 minutes, and sponge it off. I'm liking that color. I mixed a small amount to see how applying it worked, and again I found that it was easier to put it on the wall with my hands and wipe any excess away with the tool. I was a little freaked out with how the grout looked and hope I didn't mess it up at all, but I followed the directions on the package and set a timer for all the steps. Now to take a damp sponge and wipe off the excess. The warning said to avoid getting this into your drain, so I had a bucket of water to rinse my sponge into. That worked very well. I also used a ton of paper towels during this whole process and a box of nitrile gloves. Well, I like it. I hope it doesn't get any lighter because I like it dark like that. Huh. Cool. When I started taking the haze off, I could see the difference. Haze, no haze. So I removed the rest of the haze and then cleaned everything up. After the grout set up for a few days, I applied a sealer enhancer solution to the countertop and the backsplash. I think the enhancer did enhance some of the color. And there it is all finished. And here is a reminder of what it looked like before. Well, the kitchen is all done. We have some outside painting to do and the roof, and then we will have everything done that we wanted to get done this summer. So thanks for joining me, and we'll see you next time. Bye!